What's up, YouTube? Real quick, I want to do some full 0 to 60 runs with a quarter mile before I start taking out any way of this car. I already plan on trying to line it up as much as possible and see what's the performance difference, but I need some good solid runs in between to see if it really made a big improvement. I do without that port intake manifold on, I can see the more of a difference it made, because I'm not getting nowhere near where I used to get with that ported intake manifold. But I don't really want to open up that brand new engine, you know. I think it has only like 2,800 miles on it so far, though I'm tempted to put that intake manifold back on because those numbers aren't very impressive. All right, here's attempt number 2, trying to get a full quarter mile run. Here we go. I didn't really prep the car for those 0 to 60 runs, you know. I didn't reset the fuse 31, I didn't take out air pressure, I still have a half a tank of gas, but I wanted to just give a few shots, and it seemed pretty consistent at 4.5, even though the tires were slipping a lot, but it was consistent at 4.5 seconds. I think I ran it like 3 times in a row, so I think right now would be a good time to reset fuse 31 and give another shot. You've seen me guys do this before anyway, so it's no big deal. It's nothing really different. I think it's been like a month since I reset this fuse, or a little over a month actually. As you can see, this engine's looking cherry, still clean and spotless. There's a little bit of dust on it, but it's not much. But overall, this car looks really good. The engine bay is nice and clean. Right now I have around 2,800 miles on this new 392 Hemi. It's been running pretty good, but sometimes I feel like it's actually making a little bit more power than the other engine, because it's just lighting up the tires like crazy and it's really hard to get any traction. The weather might have something to do with that, because it is kind of cold, and you know, with the summer tires, they get pretty hard. The rubber compound on these tires get pretty hard when it's cold, so that might have something to do with it. I'm pretty sure it is, but you can see from the marks on tires, it is gripping pretty well. So the grip is there, it's just the tire compound is too hard right now. I think it's just too cold. So I'll give this fuse 31 reset a quick shot, and then we'll try one more 0 to 60, and I think that'll be it for that. The fuse 31 reset should help it out. It should put everything back to the factory calibration, and we'll see what kind of performance we get out of this car now by doing this. So as you guys seen, I kept getting 4.5 seconds, so if it drops down 4.4, 4.3 again, well, I think that's pretty good. If I get a 4.2, that's even better. If it gets 4.1, I'll be surprised, because the other way I could get it was with that port intake manifold, and obviously it's not even on there. So I do plan on putting it on though. All right, it's been 10 minutes. So let's put this back on to its location. Don't lose this, these are pretty tricky to find. Let's put it back. And the cover, and that's it. Alright guys, let's talk real briefly about this 392 Hemi, the brand new one that they put on the car, the whole long block. It's been pretty good. My impressions, you know, after 3,000 miles driving it, kind of feels like it's putting out a little bit more power. I don't know, it could be just all in my head, but it really feels that way, because it's just really hard to put the power down right now. The weather seems okay. It is a little chilly, but I've been having a lot of problems putting the power down. I still have the same tires as I did before, but it's kind of strange. I don't want to say it's a different spec engine or anything, but it feels like it has a little bit more power, or just the lack of traction, I don't know. But when I look through the data information, it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much on par with the way my car used to be when I didn't have that port intake manifold. So it feels pretty good. I don't know if the initial response and torque is just a little bit stronger than it was before. Really, I have no complaints about it. I'm just really tempted to put that port intake manifold back on the car. All right guys, since fuse 31 is finally reset, let's do a quick 0 to 60 run, and we'll see how fast this car is now. All right guys, so we're on the streets of Mexico. We're gonna do a few 0 to 60 runs, see how much of improvement with that fuse 31 reset really did. I'm in sport mode. I have the 0 to 60 information right there, and on the U-Connect. Look at that, we just ran a 4.2 0 to 60. Can you believe that? That is freaking awesome. Holy crap, we just ran a 4.1. I don't even have the port intake manifold on. Guys, I am in shock. Honestly, I was bullshitting with you guys when I said if it hit a 4.1, it was going to be impossible without the port intake manifold. But there it is. I am shocked. I'm not bullshitting you guys. I can't believe this. I honestly thought it was a near impossible to get a 4.1 or even better without my port intake manifold with the 275s. Mind you, these are Pirelli 275 summer tires. That is it. They're not drag radials. That's it. If I wouldn't have recorded this, you guys wouldn't have believed it. All right, guys, Fuse 31 made a difference. You've seen the numbers. You can see for yourself. It really did make a difference. And I'm really shocked about it. But by resetting this fuse, the PCM will go back to its factory calibration. All the settings, all the from adapters go back to the factory calibration. That calibration makes the difference in the performance of the car. Did put the tires at 28 PSI, but I left the fronts at 34. Performance is awesome. I can't believe I really got that number, guys. It's freaking great. I never ran a 4.1 with this car when it was completely stock, 100% stock. Even when I had the Hellcat bottom air box and the Hellcat air filter, this car never ran a 4.1. The best I could ever do was a 4.2, and that was seldom. It was rare when they happened. But on this run that we had, on these runs that we had today, the first one I wasn't sure what was recorded, but it ran a 4.2, and the second one it was a 4.1. I can't believe that, guys. I'm in complete shock. I'm really shocked. I really can't believe that car ran that fast with no port intake manifold, 100% stock. This is a factory freak 392, if I have to say anything about it. Like I was saying earlier, I felt like the car was making just a little bit more power, and it just proves it. Running a 4.1 and a Fuse 31 reset really woke up this 392. I highly recommend that Fuse 31 reset. You guys seen the results. It really wakes up the 392. It puts everything back to its factory calibration. All right, guys, I really hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. I'll see you guys till next week.